Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little fun playing with the new launch from Chanel. That is the new Beige Healthy Glow Foundation, Hydration and Long Wear. So excited to give this a try. It sounds like it is right up my alley. So if you are interested in learning more about this foundation and seeing how it performs on my more mature dry skin, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are going to be playing with the new Chanel. This is the Beige. It is the Healthy Glow Foundation, Hydration and Long Wear. So I do not have the original one of this. Like, I have pretty much all of the Chanel foundations except for two, and this is one of them. I do not know why I didn't buy the original, so this will just be a review of this new one. But of course I was so excited to see this. It comes in a beautiful little glass bottle, and then it's got the beige kind of packaging, which is the tan and black or cream and black, which I love. This is described as a light to medium foundation. This is $60 and it comes in 35 different shades, which I will say I've also seen that Chanel's been adding more shades to its overall foundation shade range, so that is good. I did pick it up in shade 32. That's generally what I matched in, either B30 or B32. And this one I think is called Beige Rosé or something like that. So it'll have just a teeny bit of a cool undertone to it. So I'll give you a little swatch of this. This is what it comes out like. And already, just for those of you that are kind of sensitive to fragrance, yep, it has the Beige kind of fragrance. So if you've ever used the Beige tinted moisturizer, any of their kind of products, it's the scent that is in there. And for some reason that one does not seem to irritate my skin, and I do consider myself someone who has sensitive skin. So this is the shade So Far. And then let's go ahead and put some on my face. So the texture is very creamy, and this is described as a light to medium foundation that's going to last up to 12 hours. It's supposed to feel very lightweight on the skin as well as feel very hydrating. And so far, I have to say, hydration-wise, it feels lovely on the skin. The fragrance that came out initially has totally dissipated. So for me, that is a win, and I'm not feeling any sort of kind of prickliness or anything from that. It is said to have light reflecting pigments that's going to give you a little luminosity and radiance to the skin, and I have to say, so far I think that is very true. I feel like from far away, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but I'm definitely getting a little bit of luminosity to my skin, and again, it's kind of looking like skin, not makeup. Okay guys, I'm gonna pull you in and let you see this up close. Don't want to scare you, but this might be helpful. So here is the finish on the skin, and this is about a pump and a half on, and I did use a beauty blender, and as you can see, you guys, the finish has a little bit of glow to it, and I feel like it gives some coverage, not like full. I would say this is described as light to medium coverage, and I would definitely say that is true. So it's giving me some coverage, you guys, but this is going to have more of a natural finish. I'm definitely seeing some glow come in, but not too like greasy looking. So I'll just give you a little close up here. So first impressions of this foundation is that it really feels like nothing on the skin. It feels very hydrating and comfortable. I feel like it's a pretty good color match. They tend to match to my little bit of my splotchy red based neck. So enjoying that. I do love the glow, but we will put on a teeny bit of powder right through the T-zone just to kind of show you guys what I would normally do. And so far, I do think that this could be for all skin types, but of course I have dry skin and more mature, so I'm really liking the feel of that hydration. It does not feel greasy. So for any of my oily skin girls, I don't think you're going to find it greasy. I think it might be whether you want this much radiance or not, because luckily for you, you get that natural radiance on a daily basis. So that would be one thing I would point out. So let me finish off the face real quick. I am going to use a little bit of bronzer. I will use the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. And I am just going to put a little bit of warmth on the skin over here. For the sake of time, I already did my eyes. I used the Clair Obscure, new little favorite palette. I'm going to use Rose Bronze for a little bit of blush, and I'm using the Rephr number 4 brush here. We'll just put a teeny bit of blush on. And then I'm going to use a teeny bit of the loose powder. I have this one is the Poudre Universelle Libra in 20. And again, you guys, this powder is going to be a little bit more matte. So I'm just going to use just a teeny bit. And I'm just going to powder down the T-zone just a little bit. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'll just kind of lightly do a dusting because I don't really want to mattify the glow that this gives, but I usually do set my makeup just a little bit here. And then let's slick on a little lipstick. Today I'm going to be using my Rouge Allure. These are the ones that pop right out just like that. This is in shade 186 Sensible. Yes, I should be wearing my glasses, but this is just a really beautiful nude. And Sensible is leaning a little bit more peach. So it's kind of a peachy pink nude, just kind of a great everyday kind of color. And I really do love this formula as well. Okay, let's take one more peek at the finish of this foundation here. And so far, I have to say I am liking this a lot. Definitely does not provide a ton of coverage. You can definitely see my skin peeking through. I think the claims of it feeling very hydrating are definitely there. So what I'm going to do today, you guys, I'll try to do more than one check-in, but I will definitely wear this all day long so you can kind of see how it wore on my skin. Again, I am someone who has dry, more mature skin, so the claims of this kind of foundation is right up my alley. I am looking for something that's going to give me a healthy glow, something that's not going to be aging me, and that has a bunch of hydration. So this is hitting the boxes for me as far as what I'm looking for in a foundation. Okay guys, this is the final look for the day. It's the weekend. I'm just kind of doing quick and minimal makeup, and what I will do is I will wear this for 12 hours. I'll try to do more than one check-in and we can see how it is wearing and holding up. It is about 80 degrees. I will be taking a walk. I will be wearing a mask, and I do not think that this is the kind of foundation that will not have transfer. Usually if you're looking for a foundation that works well with wearing a mask, it really needs to be something like the Dior Air Flash or MAC Face and Body that's going to be kind of waterproof. So this may not be exactly transfer proof. Okay guys, I will check back in with you soon, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Okay guys, I am doing a quick check-in. I have had this on my skin for 5.5 hours. I'm gonna pull you in and let you see where we're at. So this is what it looks like for at 5.5 hours on my more mature dry skin. And to be honest, when I am looking up close, it looks about the same as when I put this on. So I'm not finding it to be kind of falling off or anything like that. Still seeing that glow on the skin, especially kind of around here. And it doesn't feel like anything on the skin. So I will tell you that, very comfortable, very hydrating. And again, you guys, with my fussy skin, I am someone that will feel this pretty quickly, and you will see little dots that will come right up on my cheeks, usually if there's a product that I have a reaction to. So pleasantly surprised, and this does not feel bad at all on my skin, no itchiness. And so I'm actually enjoying the way that this feels on the skin. It feels very hydrating. I feel like it's wearing pretty darn well, and it's a glowy kind of foundation, so kind of giving me that healthy skin look, and it does not feel like heavy makeup at all. So I am really enjoying the way this foundation is performing so far. So I'll be back when we get to the 12-hour mark and we can take a look at that. Okay, guys, final check-in. It is 12 hours of wear on my skin. And I have to be honest, I actually think it looks a little bit better by the end of the day versus just right when I put it on. I thought it looked lovely, but I feel like it wore really well throughout the day. And I am happy because it's not too shiny. So clearly, this is after 12 hours. And of course, there's like a little bit of wear and tear just through the T-zone, just a little bit of breakthrough, but nothing's really worn off per se. Like I don't see one specific area where any foundation wore off. I personally kind of feel like it looks a little bit better at the end of the day, very skin-like, and it still has a little bit of radiance, and my skin is kind of peeking through. So far I have to say, for a light medium coverage foundation that feels very hydrating on the skin, I'm really enjoying this. I do have the Beige. This is their Sheer Healthy Glow Moisturizing Tint, which for this always felt just a little bit kind of too dewy on my skin, and it also felt a little bit heavier. And so I would say between these two, I definitely like this formula better than this guy, but this does have an SPF of 30. As I've said many times, I prefer to have foundations without SPF in them. They just are a little less fussy for my skin. So I'm preferring this one. I was trying to think of the other one that I love from Chanel is the Vitalumiere Aqua. I've used this for years and years, and this has light coverage and a very thin kind of texture. This one feels creamier, more hydrating, but I would say as far as coverage wise, about the same. And then the only other one that I could think of as far as kind of comparisons might be the Tom Ford, and this is their Flawless Glow Foundation. This one does have SPF in it, but as far as sort of a glowy foundation that's not too overly glowy, then I think that would be the one that's coming to my mind. So for me, this is hitting all the right boxes because it's not overly glowy, so comfortable on the skin. So you guys, so far, this seems to be a winner for me. Really excited about playing around with this a little bit more. I will use it in future videos. Let me know if you guys have picked this up, if you're planning on picking this up. And again, I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back with another video soon.